LaNorris, looking at just going back into the game and just what you can say from that first drive that you had and the run that you had to make sure you set the pace, and then just how your team came through for the rest of it, offense, defense, and special teams, felt like a total game play from everybody with the Gamecocks today.
Yeah, we just preach on playing complementary football, like special teams picking up the offense picking up defense, defense offense, and just vice versa. So I think we did a good job of that today.
Hey, LaNorris, can you just take us through the deep ball to Nick Harbor? How long have you guys been wanting to pull that one out?
I mean, we've been stapling our offense pretty much. We just like it. It just has answers versus pretty much everything. So it's kind of like all we've been banking on, hey, we don't know what they're coming out and do, but it's a good play. It has answers versus everything. So, I mean, when we got it, safety came down. We just knew we had it.
Norris, what do you think? What do you think about the young freshmen and the new guys on offense, Murph and those guys? How do you think they played in their first game today?
I mean, I'm just glad they wasn't shell-shocked or anything. Like, it's a new environment for them and played in front of a lot more people than they have in high school and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think they did pretty good for their first game.
LaNorris, all offseason, Nick Harbor has talked about how he's grown his first full offseason dedicated to football. What have you seen from him, and what was it like to see him have a big-time performance today? And just talk about also you guys' connection and how it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, just, I mean, consistent growth, honestly. He's putting in the work for it. Glad he's coming out there shining. He had a full offspring with, like, me and the offense just being out there running around stuff. He's more comfortable, like catching the ball, stuff like that. He just looks more natural, so.
LaNorris, talk about the first drive. After practicing all season, everything you did to come out there, first series of the season, and almost operate to perfection, taking it down the field. It was almost too easy, but just talk a little bit about that drive.
I mean, we just came out the gate, said we're going straight at them, and that's pretty much what we did. You got to keep up, keep doing that.
LaNorris, after an offseason where you received a lot of attention, a lot of hype around you and the team, how gratifying is it to you that you had some game-winning plays and you got a big victory on national television here in Atlanta?
I mean, it always feels good to get a win. It's a hard win. It's a good team. A lot of tradition, a lot of history in that program. Just to go out and fight like we did, come through in the fourth quarter, I mean, just felt good.
Norris, a little bit of a two-parter here. New defensive coordinator, a bunch of new players on defense. Were y'all taken off guard by anything that they did? And then after that first drive, y'all struggled a little bit offensively. What did you sense the problems were there for a little while?
The first part is just, I mean, we knew going into the game, like, we just going to have answers for everything. They had, he came from Arizona last year, so we looked at a bunch of three-high stuff. That's what Illinois did, that we had some problems with. Then we knew there was a three-deep zone team, a lot of field pressure, stuff like that. May bring some boundary pressure every now and then, but a lot of stuff that we had just had answers versus all that in particular plays, stuff like that. So, and then the struggling part, I mean, it's just football. Like, you're going to have some ups and downs, but you just got to keep going, pushing through and fighting.
LaNorris, towards the end of the game, you had a couple of now vintage LaNorris Sellers plays where guys are, flying off you. When that's happening, what's going through your mind? Are you just trying to get to the marker? What do you see? What do you think when someone's trying to sack you like that?
I mean, it's just a mixture of things, really. Just kind of like, all right, if I break this tackle, who else is coming? Y'all saw they got me on the sack earlier. He hit me right in the face. So, I mean, just looking around for those guys. If more guys are coming, I'm going to get down. But if it's one guy or if he's a pretty good distance away, I mean, just try to stay up and break it. But, I mean, just kind of got to have moments. He told me before he caught it, I'm just like, hey, we're running you right here. Protect the ball and just end the game. So, I mean, that's just what I went and did.
Yeah, LaNorris, you had a couple big runs today, like was just mentioned. Just when do you know that you're ready to escape out of that pocket and make a run for it? And then just kind of how does that open up the game for you guys when you can be dual threat like you are?
It just opened up a lot. It just gives them a lot that I have to take into account for. I mean, we can throw it deep, obviously, and then we got a good run game with the running back and stuff. We can just spit stuff out quick. So, I mean, it's a lot to prepare for. We got triple option and all that. So, I mean, it's just a lot to prepare for.
On Vicari's return, were you watching closely? Like, kind of take me through what you're doing when that play unfolded.
So we know they had the penalty or whatever. So I was like, I mean, we could take the 5 yards, but with Beamer and Jody, I'm like, they gonna get him on special teams every time. So I'm kind of like, oh, he'll go to return it. But Vicari just make plays all the time at corner. Played some receiver in the summer with us just playing around. So I mean, he's all around athlete, and then just let him go out there and do that. I mean, it was just good to see because, I mean, everybody in the building knows he can do it. A lot of people didn't know he had that in him, but, I mean, we knew since he got here in my class.
Just talking about your running through tackles and on your touchdown run to open the game, from the press box, it appeared you could have maybe gone right and just gone in untouched into the end zone, but you kind of veered into the defender. Were you intentionally trying to run through him at the goal line? Is that just something you were seeking?
Nah, I mean, yeah, I probably could have went right, but when I was gonna go right, he jumped right, and then I went left, he jumped left, so it was just kind of like, might as well it's right there, just go through him, I guess. I don't know.